Mr. Red here. Today is May 3rd. It's almost Cinco de Mayo, but not quite. And today I got my buddy Ron, his son Ron, and over here, and we're actually going to be shaking a swarm of bees out of that tree right here. Ron backed the truck up behind us, got a nice flat bed on it, and we're going to knock these bees out of the tree, and by the grace of God, they're going to go in that box and not on me. And look, I got my suit and the life alert, so everything is protected, so we're good to go.
Expert.
Well, I don't know about that, but we're gonna have fun doing this, so follow along and we'll see if we get these bees in the box. Here we go. So I want to show you how high these bees are. They're up pretty high. They're at least 30 feet up, and it is a nice swarm. Look at this. Look at this. This thing is going to fill.
Pretty big swarm.
Yeah, it's going to fill that 10 frame up pretty good. I'm just hoping there's not multiple queens in there, but we'll find out in just a few more minutes. All right, let's knock some bees out of the tree in a bucket and see what happens.
There he goes. He's bringing the bucket up near the swarm.
Get a mop pole and grab it and pull it down. You know what I'm saying?
How can you get your pole?
I got a hook on here. I can pull that branch and pull it down to you.
Unbelievable, it's too short.
Okay, let me go get my pole.
How are you going to get a pole?
You'll see.
One beekeeper has a bucket for the swarm to land in, and a second beekeeper, he has a long switch pole to pull the branch down toward the bucket.
Thing underneath them to catch the ones that are falling down. Hold on now.
Hold on.
What a show. Now this is a good video right here. This is what video is all about, baby.
We're going to zoom in.
That ain't gonna work. There's no way this is gonna work.
Ye of little faith.
I know, he has no faith. God, I believe in God.
Brett, maybe it might be a good idea for you not to be recording this, but you should maybe be elsewhere. You know what? Let's don't use the bucket. Let's just drop these bees on the back of this truck with the
Oh no, let's use the bucket. Watch this. Let me show you something.
All right.
You get the branch first and just let's see if it works. It's a real nice looking swarm, and these guys are using teamwork to go after it.
Commenting.
All right. Looks like we got a hold on the branch a little bit. Oh. Good job, guys. Got a lot of bees down from the tree.
We got a bucket full of them right now.
As Jeff said,
check this out, Ryan.
Right now they're searching for the queen. Jeff's literally reaching his hand inside of his bucket where he caught the bees, and he's scooping the bees into the bee box.
Oh, there she is.
Where?
She just flew down. The little bird. She right here.
Where?
Right here.
Where?
Shoot! That was a bird, and I think she fell down here. That was the first one. There's more than one in here, I'm sure. She's down here somewhere. Darn it, that makes me mad when I miss catching the queen.
Could she be in one of those slots right there in between?
Well, she could be. She's not a big queen. She's not big at all. That's why I know she's a virgin. So we got, I mean, that was a really, probably about 5 or 6 pounds of bees in the bucket that time. And we got the bees on the tailgate of the truck. I threw a frame down there to get those bees to crawl in that frame so I can just put them in the box. But when I did grab one of those handful of bees, I did see the little virgin queen. She came scampering around. She flew off, came back, and I was trying to grab her with the cage, but I missed her. But I think we're still going to do pretty well with this. So we'll see what happens as it develops.
Nice. All right, you can see the swarm right over the bucket here. Great. Great. Teamwork right there. You can literally hear the buzzing. The bees are very active now.
There she is.
Wait. Get your catch it.
Awesome. Looks like they spotted the queen.
Where's she at? I don't know, but it's right there. It's too shiny.
He's right here.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
We got the queen. One queen.
Got the queen.
Thank you, Jesus.
Got the queen. That's pretty good.
Well, we got one queen. There's more than one queen in this. I know that. That swarm is way too big just to have one queen in it.
Right, they still got some up on that branch?
I think so, maybe.
That's exciting, dude.
I love it, dude. People think you're crazy when you do this stuff. I'm like, dude, they're so amazing little creatures, man.
Well, we did, I mean, it's great teamwork with Ron. He had that big old pole, and he actually brought that limb down. It was way too high for my pole. My pole reached like 30 feet, and his pole probably go 50. So we were, that swarm was really high up. But I think we did a pretty good job. Probably about the second bucket full, I did see one little virgin queen. I missed her. She flew off, probably flew up. But we did catch one of them. She's in the bottom, caged up in the frame, and hopefully all the bees will come down. There's hardly any bees up in the tree anymore. So I think all in all, it was a successful bee wrangling adventure. What do you think, Ron?
I think it was awesome. Thanks to my friend Jeff from St. Joseph Abbey.
So that's
I called him at 6:30 this morning panicking, and I was like, man, I came home yesterday and they had a swarm. I thought it was one of my nukes or my boxes that swarmed out. And he goes, no, this is a wild swarm.
Yeah, so I came up here and we got it, and Ron will be putting this right over here, the rest of his bees. So that's all I got for you in this one. Thanks for watching. Keep on watching. I'll be making more. God bless. Mr. Ed and Ron. We're out until the next video. And we're wrangling bees, but we got roosters in the cage. Not the dirt rooster, but roosters. Well, there's a lot of chickens and roosters right around here.